All right, what's up, family? Does this look familiar to you? If you happen to have a pebble stone rock floor, however you decide to call it, it's a pebble stone shower floor. Do you get this here? Where your pebble stone floor was once beautiful, but now from all the soap scum on your floor, when you're taking your showers and stuff, all the soap, it starts to build up. You can actually see it on my grout lines even. And you get this occasionally. So it doesn't look all beautiful like it used to. So you want to get that sheen back, right? And as always, love to give you a word today. We're still going to give you a word today in this DIY. A sheen, if you look up the word sheen, it means a soft luster on a cover, on top of something. It's another way of saying gloss. You want to have that nice shiny gloss back, right? So we're going to show you the process of this. First of all, the main step is you got to clean it. Now, we know you can clean it with all sorts of products, but no matter what you clean it with, once it dries, it get right back to looking like this, right? And that's not so pretty, right? So we're gonna show you the process to get it back that nice sheen that it once was and can always get right back to that.
And just to let you know, this is a simple water, soap, any type of liquid soap you want to use, and a little bit of fabuloso just to have a little bit of smell. So this is what it is.
That's all it is.
Oh, and another thing I want to bring to your attention. This
cover.
Is not really part of. This didn't came with these rocks.
Yes.
This is something that my baby just bought. It
nice
covers
match.
and it helps. My husband has a video. It actually tells you why it's important to have this. This is very helpful, especially us females when our hair is loose or whatever.
Good point.
So this is just a cover, but when you want to clean it, you can just take it out, remove it, and put it on the side.
Yes.
And when you're done, you can put it back.
Now, it's like you said, you gotta clean it, but before we get into cleaning, let's run into the process of how we get that nice sheen. Remember what sheen is just another way of saying that gloss. So over here, here's the process. You want to get your grout back, right? You have to get a good product to get your grout back. And here's one right here.
It's called heavy duty.
Heavy duty towel and grout cleaner. Now remember how I showed you. See them grout lines? How they start to look a little different? See, now you remember the average bathrooms are white, some type of beige and brown, like a lot of people's kitchens. And we didn't want that. We wanted a bathroom color, different tiles. Not what almost all homes got. Now, that's for the towel. Now then you got the other one over here. This is how you get your sheen back. Now you see, it says, sealer and finish. I'll read it off for you guys. Provides a high gloss tropical finish, seals to protect against stains. See, this is your gloss. In other words, remember what I told you, word of the day. This is your sheen, a luster cover on top of something. Sheen, just another way of saying gloss. So that's, but see, you don't just put that down. Once you clean it, once you clean it, then you gotta let that dry. And I would highly advise everybody, cover your drain. You don't want them chemicals going down your drain. But once you clean it, then you wait about an hour or so to it dry. Then you put that gloss on. So here we go. We're gonna start the cleaning process. You can go ahead now. That's right. Get out there and clean that stuff. That's right. What did Archie Bunker say? It's a woman's job to do that.
Cinderella here.
What did Archie Bunker say? Archie Bunker said, "Oh, this is a woman's job to be in the kitchen." And
he's watching too much TV.
Yo, all in the family. Archie used to be saying some offensive stuff, but it was funny, right? It's like this guy, he's a piece of work.
But I mean, it's a little bit worse, but it's just like when you take your shower, you take a shower a day just to take the germs out, and this is basically what you actually want to do.
Now I like that. You're right, because see, someone say, why do it loses that sheen? It's just like with any bathroom or anywhere in your house. Every now and then you gotta clean it, and in your bathtub, in your shower, you're gonna always build up soap scum because you're using soap and all that, right? You're gonna build on it. And as you see, like we got a glass shower. We gotta clean this glass too. You're always gonna build up soap scum. So every now and then you do have to do a thorough cleaning. And like I said, once you clean that, it's real simple. Once you clean that, then you're gonna rinse it down. You're gonna let it dry for about an hour. And then you're gonna come back. Then you're gonna put the white bottle there, which is the gloss. And then when that dry, even the next day, you're gonna see how shiny it is. I'm gonna show you that whole process.
Only takes
That was quick.
minutes. Yeah, just make sure you clean this as well.
All right, so now we're just gonna rinse it. You could cut the shower on, just rinse it off.
Yeah.
Why she breathing hard, y'all? She ain't do no work.
I don't understand.
I don't understand why she breathing hard like she's working.
Yeah, you did not put it too big, just especially when you clean your house and you want to do these process. It doesn't take a lot. It's only got the product to do it.
All right, folks. So it's totally clean. It's totally dry, and as you can see, it's still got that dull look. It does not have the sheen. But let me explain it. You also want to clog up your drain because you want as little as possible of this chemical stuff going down your drain. You know, you always want to be careful with having chemicals going down your drain. So now it's just an easy process. You could get and start. You could use a rag, a sponge, or a paintbrush. We use a paintbrush, and it's real simple. You just pour it on. It's that simple. And just paint it in there. And trust me, it's going to give you back your shine. Because now it's thoroughly clean, and remember, we thoroughly cleaned it. You don't have to worry about saying how much. You could go heavy. It doesn't matter. You could pour a whole bunch and then just go back in there and paint it. You don't got to worry about, oh man, how much am I using too much? Am I using too little? Yeah, just pour some more, and then that way get the bucket out of there.
Yeah.
I mean the jug.
Yeah, it just doesn't need a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, sometimes for people to be sensitive of the odor, just put a mask on just for safety. Sometimes these chemicals carry certain smell.
And you see we did the grout. Remember I said you did the grout cleaner right there. Called heavy duty towel and grout cleaner.
Okay, I think I'm done.
That's it, folks. It's that simple. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna let this sit until it gets completely dry, and then I'm gonna show you that it's dry. I'm gonna use a paper towel and tap it real time to show you that it's completely dry, and you have your sheen back. Remember, that sheen is just another word for gloss. You have the gloss back. And that's how easy it is, folks. So that's it, soaking wet with the paintbrush. Now here's another thing I'd like to say. The reason I like to use a paintbrush, because like I said, you can use a rag, a mop, a sponge. The reason I don't like using a sponge, because what does a sponge do? Soak up stuff. You'll have more of that chemical in the sponge, and it'll do a good job still, but I like using a paintbrush because I thoroughly could get in the corners, and I'm using less product. So when I gotta use it again, opposed to that sponge just soaking it all up. I would actually advise most people use a paintbrush opposed to a sponge. All right, folks. Now this is the finished job. No more of that white stuff. You see, we got our shine back. See the gloss on it? Look how shiny that looks. The gloss is right back on it the way it's supposed to be.
That's amazing.
And just to show you that it's fully dry, go ahead, babe, go inside. You can tap it. You can walk on it. You can walk on it. Okay.
Wow.
Now see, she got a piece of tissue there. Just to tap it, let you see. Fully dry. See? Tap it again. A couple other spots. All over. All over. You see?
Yeah, I could even feel it. How it's
Fully
strong.
dry. Not wet at all.
No.
Like I said, folks, this is how you get that shine, that sheen. Remember, the word of the day was sheen. Just another word for saying gloss.
Look at even my fingers.
Yeah, completely dry.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I say we had that on there for about 2 hours. If anyone want to know how long we had, about 2 hours, I would say.
Yes.
And like I said, I would encourage people to use a paintbrush opposed to a sponge, because the sponge is going to soak it up, and you'll be wasting more product than actually using more product. You'll be using, but you'll be wasting a lot in that sponge. Whereas with the paintbrush, you could actually see where that product is going. And as you see, we put our dream thing back, which we don't need. We put this here. Watch out of the video. I explain how important this is to have, because a lot of women, your daughters, your wife, with all the hair, it starts to clog that up. So just watch this old video right here and you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, got our sheen back. Show you another close-up. See how shiny that is? All over, nice and shiny. You got that sheen back on there the way you want it. Opposed to the way it used to look. Remember how it used to look like this right here? But now this is the finished job. This is what you want. Finished job. Peace.